Hey folks, how's it going? So I got this will be like an afternoon podcast here. Hope everybody's had a good day. What I got here? 3rd of November. I got about 2:15 in the afternoon. And again, I hope you guys are being well and being safe. Thanks for watching today, ladies and gentlemen. So look, I want to clarify a couple of things. All right. I'm just trying to be a man and accept responsibility, and I could be able to move forward from there and be able to grow. All right. Maybe swallow my pride a little bit. Okay. Because there are a few things I said about Alpo Hernandez that were not accurate. Okay. And also give an update on what happened that night that he got killed. And I also want to send an apology to Hassan Campbell. Hey, if you're looking at this, I know YouTube could be a little bit ambiguous, and I've supported your channel. You were one of the first guys I supported. That I thought you had passed, man. I'm sorry, man. I got a few podcasts that showed up on that, and I jumped on that story, and I was wrong though. Okay, I was wrong. Hope you don't hold it over my head there, buddy. All right. And so that aside, and Alpo Hernandez, I discussed that he was one of the biggest drug dealers in New York, from Harlem. Definitely the biggest one in Harlem. All right. That was flashy, made a lot of money, but he was ruthless, man. But I want to get it. You can look at that video I made, I believe, Sunday. All right. 3 days ago. All right. You can see that article that I made. So I won't get too much into that. But the night he was killed, or let's talk about the scene where I said that somebody may have walked up on him and blew that well and shot him or whatever. But I didn't do my due diligence, or I had oversight actually on those bullet holes. And from further analysis, it looked like somebody may have shot him from a distance, maybe from, I want to say probably from like a 30-degree distance. I'm thinking maybe about 100 feet. And I believe that he was called to that place, all right, to get shot at or whatever. Okay. And I do believe it was from a rifle. Okay. It was like 6 or 7 bullet holes in there. All right. In that vehicle that came through that glass. All right. So I do believe, yes, that it was a professional hit. So I wanted to clarify that. Now, the night that he was killed, supposedly he was at a Halloween party and wore a mask, I guess, to hide his identity. And from further reports that he was waiting on a woman, all right, when he got killed, and he drove himself, I guess, to a police car or to a police precinct and crashed into like a light pole or like a police car or whatever. Okay. And there's some allegations of where the body was not recovered. I don't know. All right. So I want to clarify that, and I didn't have enough empirical data. But my thing is, why would he want to for him to wear a mask at a party, that means that he didn't want to be seen or whatever, that somebody was looking for him. All right. And which doesn't even make any sense. And I'm going to get to that in a second. I believe that, again, that he was called. All right. Maybe that potentially he was set up by somebody. Okay. Be it law enforcement or maybe somebody that did not like him to wait for that woman. All right. To get shot or shot at. Okay. To get shot. And, it doesn't even matter if it's professional, whether the police took him out, or whether maybe it was somebody had a vendetta because of all the stuff that he had done. Okay. He had ravaged the community with crack. had people murdered people. All right, this dude was sleeping with somebody else's girlfriend. Now he would do stuff like this. He would kill you for sleeping with his woman, but then again, that he would sleep with somebody else's woman, and that's okay. All right, I mean, this is not. They made a lot of money. They probably live a lavish lifestyle, but this is not a cool story at all, and it's not really a happy ending. Okay, then becomes a snitch, gets let out of jail. Now you figure that, okay, and gets in the witness program, protection program, where he's supposed to be somewhere in New England, and he's down there in Harlem. All right, now he already knew, all right, witness protection or not, all right, that if he were to come down there, that he would be a walking target. He was going to be shadowed by the police, all right, or some private investigation or probation agency, because normally you're on like a probation supervision, all right, to where they need to look out for you, okay, still because you're a target, and you're still considered a menace to society, or potentially that is, all right, as if you're not doing the right thing because you have influence over too many people. Okay, I can't see how somebody could do all that which I explained or whatever and then come back to the neighborhood like nothing happened. And then probably is a 50-50 chance. They already know what these guys are going to do. Some don't go back to it, but some will try to go and do the same stuff that they done to get them in jail in the first place. All right, and I believe, again, it was probably a combination of all these things, or potentially, that ended up his demise. But it's not really going to even matter whether it's professionally done or somebody had walked up on him and killed him, okay? It just doesn't matter, all right? Crime does not pay, and no matter what color your skin, who you are, or where you at in America, you could be in Chicago, you could be down in Miami, Atlanta, Dallas, LA, okay? You could be where I'm from, and down in Norfolk or whatever, Norfolk, Virginia, Las Vegas, where I live now. All right, it's not going to even matter. Back home or even here, the same thing happens here. All right, the same thing back home, back in Virginia, happened back then it is now. The only difference probably between Norfolk and probably up north is just more of it because you're around a higher population, or if you're in Chicago, okay, you don't want it. I mean, why would you want to go back? All right, you don't shit where you eat or where you sleep. Why would you want to go back to those same conditions? I said before, the motive is to get out and stay out. But all of these guys, you can look at all the documentaries or whatever, they all got the same story. And there's probably one person that lives out of maybe every 10 that can tell the story. All right, like Kevin Childs. Actually, he was one of Alpo's partners, and I don't know, he might have been the underdog and he turned out to be alive. All those other guys are dead or probably locked up, and he's the only person out of all those people that could tell the story about it. All right, and you know, it's not a pretty story. I even seen the movie Paid in Full. I didn't even know Paid in Full was based off that. So that's just my analysis to get things cleared up. I've accepted responsibility. And I don't know, there's just sometimes it'll be like that where, you know, I may not get all the empirical data. There's a lot of conflicting reports on what happened to this man or whatever, and where his whereabouts, that if he was dead, where is the body, okay? I don't know, all right? But it even happens on professional news as well, all right? So, yeah, I made mistakes. I do make mistakes. You know, I'm not perfect. You know, I am fallible, okay? So that's the story on that, and I hope this stimulates some thought. And you know, again, my apologies. All right, peace.